Hi everyone, this is Vishal from Team CLAT Prep. And now here I am with a video wherein we'll be talking about the last 20 days strategy to be adopted for your CLAT preparation. Obviously we are in the last leg of preparation. And then we are in that stage wherein every day we get confused what to start with. आज के दिन का एजेंडा क्या होगा, मेरा स्टडी प्लान क्या होना चाहिए, what should be my timetable, क्या रूटीन फॉलो करूं पूरे दिन के लिए, how much hours to be devoted to each particular section, जितना खाना है कितना सोना है, that is what I am going to cover in this video. So the last 20 days strategy when I talk about, first of all let us talk about the study plan. Study plan as in किस section को कितना time देना है on everyday basis. So starting with the reading comprehend section. And this section, I mean the order I am taking is in the order of the sections given to you in the CLAT exam, right? In the mocks. So basically उसको देना है. So reading comprehension, you need to devote 1 hour on regular basis अभी, right? What will be covering in 1 hour? How will be covering the agenda in 1 hour? That we will be discussing in the coming slides. Then current affairs, 4 hours on regular basis अभी, right? Then coming to legal reasoning section, 2 hours on regular basis. Then coming to critical reasoning, 1 hour, and quant 30 minutes to 1 hour. Okay? Now, this is something which I have given you an agenda of 8.5 hours, yeah, 9 hours मान लीजिए अभी तक, wherein I am covering all the 5 sections. But what we are missing, what is the most important thing to be done when I talk about these 20 days is your mock. Everyday basis पर एक mock लिखना है, और obviously the timings, you know, mock is of 2 hours, but we will try to wrap it up in 1 hour 50 minutes. मुझे प्रैक्टिस कर लेनी है हर एक मॉक को 1 hour 50 minutes में पूरा कंप्लीट करने का, so that you are left with ample time in your CLAT exam on your D day. आपको प्रैक्टिस इतनी कर लेनी है कि you are comfortable while to solve the entire paper in the 2 hours in 2 hours on the D day, right? And then obviously सिर्फ मॉक लिखना नहीं होता, मॉक एनालिसिस इज इंपॉर्टेंट, बट यहां पर हम बहुत ज्यादा रिगरस एनालिसिस नहीं करेंगे. विल बी फोकसिंग मेजरली ऑन द मिस्टेक्स वी हैव डन और द क्वेश्चंस वी लेफ्ट अनअटेम्प्टेड. सो दैट इज फॉर मैक्सिमम 2 hours, राइट? सो दिस इज द एजेंडा ऑफ 13 hours. सो मुझे सिर्फ 13 hours चाहिए आउट ऑफ द 24 hours, 50% से थोड़ा ज्यादा. But still, 11 hours you have, wherein you can sleep, you can take your lunch, your breakfast, your dinner, go for a walk, do something which you like the most, have your me time, everything, right? So this 13 hours agenda we have to follow. लेकिन अब main problem is, सर आपने ये तो बता दिया हमें क्या क्या कितने घंटे पढ़ना है, लेकिन पढ़ना क्या है उसमें? Okay, so here I am with what should be my timetable for the remaining 20 days. Let's see. 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. your morning starts at 6 a.m. let's say, and you will be starting with current affairs. So 2 hours of current affairs of the 4 hours we mentioned is in the morning from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Then 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. So you have a break of 1 hour in between, wherein you can have your breakfast, do your daily course and anything. And then 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. that is 2.5 hours. You'll be covering 3 sections. 1 hour of legal reasoning, 1 hour of reading comprehension, and half an hour of quant. So already we have covered 4 sections as of now, from current affairs to legal, RC and QT. Now you may take a break of half an hour, do something which you like the most. Maybe you talk to your parents, your friends, maybe you take a walk, maybe you play some music, whatever. So after half an hour from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. you will practice CR. Now the first half of my study, that is from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. I have covered all the 5 sections, devoting enough time for practicing this. Now 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. you will take a break wherein you can have your lunch and then take a half hour walk maybe. Now 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. which is your actual CLAT timings, make sure that every day on regular basis now, right from 11th of November to 30th of November, आपको daily basis पर 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. you need to write a mock. You will definitely write a mock, which I already said you that you need to cover this in 1 hour 50 minutes. Right? Now why we are writing from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.? Because we want to make ourselves the most efficient in these 2 hours. Why? Because you're going to write the CLAT exam in this timings only. That is 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Now those of you who have a habit of sleeping in the afternoon hours, प्लीज चेंज योर बॉडी साइकिल. रात को सोना है 11 AM to 5:30, 11 PM सॉरी 11 PM to 5:30 AM सोना है आपको. So अच्छे से सो, take a sound sleep so that you do not feel the need of sleeping in the afternoon hours. 2 PM to 4 PM again I repeat, सिर्फ और सिर्फ मॉक लिखना है. That's it, right? And then of course when you have written the mock, analysis is required. लेकिन अब इसमें क्या करेंगे हम? 4 PM to 4:30 PM आधे घंटे के दौरान we'll take a walk, and during this walk I'll keep brainstorming. मैं कहां फंसा था मॉक पे, किस वजह से? What did I get stuck because of the fundamentals? Did I get stuck because I didn't understand the passage? Did I get stuck because I was confused between the questions? Did I get stuck because my mind started wandering somewhere? I was zoned out. Whatever the case is, सारे चीजों को एक बार याद करो. किस वजह से आप थके थे या फिर इनफैक्ट फंसे थे मॉक के दौरान. Then from 4:30 PM to 6 PM, you will do the analysis of the mocks. Whatever mistakes you made in the mock, be it related to silly mistakes or the fundamental issues or something which you are not aware of, जो भी, you will do the analysis, work on your mistakes, brush up the fundamentals if required. Something which you are not aware of, you will work on it. In this 1.5 hour, you will only focus on one thing, that is the mistakes you made. करेक्ट आंसर्स को देख लिया, ठीक है, आपकी रीजनिंग अच्छी होगी. करेक्ट आंसर्स आपने देख लिया, जीके को वापस रिवाइज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. बट द थिंग्स व्हिच यू कुड नॉट अटेम्प्ट बिकॉज ऑफ, नॉट बिकॉज टाइम वाज नॉट लेफ्ट, it was because you didn't know the answer. You will have to brush up the fundamentals on those areas. And wherein you made a mistake, maybe related to the reasoning part, maybe related to the theory part, you need to work on them. So that is where you will be doing the analysis only on your mistakes, nothing else, and something which you could not attempt because you were not aware of those. Okay? Then coming to 6 PM to 6:30 PM, again you will take a break, half an hour, give it to yourself, take your me time, and then from 6:30 PM to 8 PM, again we'll come back to legal and QT, wherein 1 hour you will devote to legal section and half an hour to QT practice. Now 8 PM to 9 PM is your time, wherein you can have your dinner. Maybe you can sit with your parents and have a chat with them, get yourself boosted up for the preparation. Maybe you can take a walk, and then from 9 PM to 11 PM, once again coming back to current affairs. So like I said, you need to cover 4 hours daily basis for current affairs. So that can be 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening, that is at night. Then legal section I told you 2 hours, so 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening. QT section I told you 1 hour, so half an hour in the morning, half an hour in the evening. And CR and RC, during this course you can take 1 hour in between. And a mock, that is from 2 PM to 4 PM, and the analysis. So whatever study plan we had, we have covered this during the day and taking your 13 hours, wherein you had every time that is related to your dinner, lunch, breakfast, your walking time, your chatting time, maybe your me time, whatever. But at least give yourself half an hour to 1 hour on daily basis so that you get rejuvenated, right? That is required. Now, ये तो दे दिया मैंने. 2 घंटे मुझे इस पे पढ़ना है, 4 घंटे मुझे जीके पढ़ना है, जिसमें 2 घंटे सुबह पढ़ूंगा, 2 घंटे शाम को पढ़ूंगा. But what to study? ये भी तो एक मेजर कंफ्यूजन है. The most important point to be considered is, ठीक है sir, you have given the entire breakup of the day that this many hours we have to devote for these sections. But what to study? GK तो vast है. GK तो हमें अक्टूबर तक पढ़ना है, right from January. So what we will study in that? Okay, coming to your answers. Let's start with the reading comprehension first. क्या है? One set of 5 passages निकाल लो, practice it, do the analysis. So do the analysis means see where did you get stuck, what questions you made a mistake on, go with the reasoning and then understand. That's it. So one set of RC will take maximum 25 minutes to 30 minutes for solving them, and then half an hour you can take it for the analysis part. But please try that when you solve these 5 passages, you try to complete it in 25 minutes. So take it a time bound practice, right? So time bound practice means if somebody is not very good with reading, maybe they can devote 30 minutes, but then slowly and gradually try to curb your timings from 30 minutes to coming to 27 minutes and slowly and gradually to 25 minutes. Try, okay? So 25 to 30 minutes at max to solve the 5 passages, followed by half an hour of analysis, right? Now, what you need to do is during the analysis या फिर while you solve the passages, please ensure that you are trying to cover all the passages, all types of passages, genre of passages. So ये कैसे हमें मालूम पड़ेगा किस तरह के passages को हमें cover करना चाहिए या कौन से तरह के question types cover करें maximum. So do one thing, take out the previous year's papers of CLAT. 5 years you have good resource with you already from 2020 CLAT to 24 CLAT. You know what are the kind of passages which appeared in the CLAT exam, what were the question types which were frequently asked, and उसी तरह के question passages को practice करो. That will make you comfortable, right? One important thing which I would like to focus is on, don't try to mug up the new words now. It makes no sense because by now you must have gained an experience wherein you are close to the meaning of the word. So नए words को याद करना, उसको recall करने की कोशिश करना doesn't make sense. Look at the tone of the passage, look at the attitude of the author, look at the intent of that particular line wherein that word came, and then try to figure out the meaning. That's it. So you don't have to actually know the actual meaning, but you need to get close to the meaning of the word. So learning new words in these last 20 days doesn't make sense because बहुत ज़्यादा words आप recall कर भी नहीं पाओगे. याद करने से नहीं होता. You need to use the words, then only you become comfortable in recalling them. So अभी वो right time नहीं है. So you can avoid this. ठीक है? Then coming to current affairs section, very vast. So इतने सारे sources है मेरे पास पढ़ने के लिए. Somebody recommends that हम दृष्टि IAS वाला मैगजीन भी पढ़ लें, हम हमारे sources भी complete कर लें, मॉक passages करने हैं, we have bank of questions, 2000 questions, 5000 questions. नहीं, let's do one thing. Let's try to cover current affairs in a systematic way. So how to cover the entire current affairs in this 20 days, wherein I will be revising them again. See, I am giving you an agenda of first 14 days first of all. So first 14 days will be covering months from October to April in the reverse order. So start with October, give 2 days. Then you will move on to September, 2 days. Then August, 2 days. Likewise, keep on completing the months till you reach April. So this 7 months wherein you are consuming 2 days for each, 14 days agenda आपके सामने है. A point is how to cover and what to cover. So अगर let's say for example I talk about the month of October. Obviously you have your GK compendium, that is your GK mantra. You'll be covering GK mantra. Then you have the class handouts and the class notes given to you. The faculty teach you, they give you various notes. वो सारे आपको cover करना है. Then you have the passages of the mock. अब passages of the mock का मतलब ये नहीं है कि identify which were the passages which belong to the developments which took place in the month of October. No. October month में जो भी mocks आपने लिखे हैं उन mocks के passages को cover कर लो. That's it. And if you come across any theme of the passage wherein you are not comfortable with, or you feel that you need to do a little research on it, start doing it. But then try to complete the entire agenda of that particular topic. Then you have your daily quiz, which is very very important. As a matter of fact, आपको पता ही है जो आपके sample paper में release हुए थे, all the questions were easily found in the 20 questions which is given to you after the daily Hindu analysis. So उसी में से सारे questions आए हैं. So those selections of questions are very important because that is something which shows that we are close enough where what the CLAT consortium thinks and what kind of questions they will give you in GK, right? So if I talk about these 20 questions which you are given with on regular basis, and in a month when we conduct this on 25 days, let's say, so 25 into 2500 questions का bank है आपके पास for one particular month. So for the 7 months, 3500 questions तो ऐसे ही हो गए आपके from April to October. And then finally, when you will be covering the RBS, the things which might have been left with in during the topics which you covered in these sources may be covered in the RBS as well. So again, these 5 sources, if you complete holistically, covering every details of the topics, the questions you are given with, I believe that there is no need to go for any other source. This is more than enough, right? So 2 days of October when I talk about, and 4 hours daily, that means 8 hours. तो 8 hours में क्या ये सारा चीज कवर होगा? It is obviously under the assumption that by now आपने सारे months एक बार कर चुके हैं, आप already cover कर चुके हो. So technically आप revision mode पे हो अभी. So अगर आप revision mode पे हो, I feel that 2 days wherein you are devoting 4 hours daily, 8 hours में आप ये सारी चीजें revise कर सकते हो, right? So 8 hours, 2 days, you are covering all these things. October complete हुआ, first 2 days. Then reverse order में चल रहे हैं क्योंकि October के बाद we will go for September and then August and likewise you will go to April. So these are the most important months which I feel from CLAT's perspective. But can we actually afford to leave the first 3 months, that is Jan, Feb and March? No, हम उसको भी cover करेंगे. So now the next 3 days, that is from 25th November to 27th November, right? I'm assuming that ये मैं 11th November से लेकर के 30th November का एजेंडा दे रहा हूं आपको. So 11 to 24th November का एजेंडा ये है. Then from 25th to 27th, on every day, each day you will be covering 1 month from January to March. Maybe you can go in the reverse order like we did previously. So March, Feb and Jan. So what you have to cover is the MITs. The list of MITs, the most important topics you have been given with. आपको सिर्फ ये कवर करना है इसमें. So वो most important topics अगर आपके कवर करने के बाद आपको लगता है आपके पास ample time है, you can brush up your class handouts, class notes. Maybe you can do RBS because this is something which you have not already covered. तो आप RBS cover कर सकते हो, ठीक है? Then 28th November. Now again we start the revision. But revision में सारी चीजों को रिवाइज करना it will be next to impossible. उसके लिए आपको सारे पूरे दिन ही GK पढ़ना पड़ेगा. So when I have allotted 4 hours for GK, what I'll do is I'll do the MITs only. So all the MITs on 28th November for the months of April to June cover करना है. Then on 29th November, July and August, and then on 30th November we'll be covering the MITs for the month of September and October. So I believe that if I am able to cover all this in the last 20 days, wherein I have covered all the months, all the sources, taking into account the MITs and the revision, I think that we are done with GK. इससे ज़्यादा करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, इससे ज़्यादा हो भी नहीं पाएगा practically, right? Then coming to the third section, which is legal reasoning. So legal reasoning, I told you that we need to devote 2 hours. There was one purpose behind it. I don't know what are the number of passages which will be given by the CLAT in the CLAT paper. So I have taken 2 hours because there will be 2 sets of practice. One set of 6 passages and one set of 7 passages. So that you adapt yourself to cover whether it is 6 or 7, you are comfortable enough to cover them in the given time frame. लेकिन मैंने 1 घंटा बोला है तो 1 घंटे का मतलब नहीं कि 1 घंटे मैंने 6 पैसेज सॉल्व किए. That is because after solving the passage, I will be doing the analysis as well. So now, one set of 6 passages. I know that legal reasoning, the topics we have is the classic law related to tort, crime and contract and the miscellaneous topics. Maybe we talk about POCSO, MVA, maybe we can talk about Consumer Protection Act, Surrogacy Act, alternative dispute resolution, IPR, RTI and so on, UCC. इतने सारे topics हैं आपके पास, same sex marriage, family law, constitutional reasoning and so on. तो आपको बहुत सारी चीजें कवर करनी है. अब इसको कैसे कवर करें ताकि हम होलिस्टिकली 2 से 3 दिन के अंदर ऑलमोस्ट एवरी टॉपिक कवर करें. सो वन आइडिया व्हिच आई एम गिविंग यू आफ्टर डिस्कसिंग विद द लीगल एक्सपर्ट्स एज वेल. सो वन सेट ऑफ 6 पैसेजेस वुड कंप्राइज ऑफ 2 classic laws and 2 passages based on the miscellaneous topics. So 2 classic law as in from tort, contract or crime, select any 2, and 2 from tort and 2 from contract, let's say. And then we'll be taking 1 passage each from constitutional reasoning and let's say family law. ठीक है? So ये 6 पैसेज का आपने प्रैक्टिस कर लिया एक बार में. Now, because crime was left in the first round of practice, second set where we'll be solving of 7 passages, I'll take 2 passages from the crime now. So पूरे दिन में आपने 2 passages of tort, 2 passages of contract and 2 passages of crime cover कर लिया already. And after that, we'll be covering almost 7 passages from the miscellaneous topics. So now the remaining 5 passages will be based on topics like IPR, RTI, surrogacy, same-sex marriage and so on, right? And finally, if I talk about the way we have conducted this legal reasoning section, how to cover these passages? 1 hour practice means you will devote 35 minutes. Whether there are 6 passages or 7 passages, hardly matters. 35 minutes of solving time, followed by 25 minutes of the fast analysis, right? Again, I repeat, I don't have to look at every question. Look at those questions which you made a mistake with. Find out the reason why there was a mistake, क्यों गलत गया, and then if you feel the need of brushing up the fundamentals, do it. Otherwise, take the reasoning, understand the reasoning behind the answer, and then move on. So this is 2 hours of legal reasoning agenda with you. Then coming to the logical reasoning section. Now this is one section, to be very frank, you will not be able to improve a lot in the last 20 days. नहीं कर सकते हम, because CR में बहुत ज़्यादा theoretical चीजें पढ़ने के लिए नहीं है. Only practice is the key. So keep on practicing. That is the mantra. for enhancing your CR skills. So हम practice कैसे करें? Obviously, I'll be giving 1 hour only because I don't have that much time in the day left with me. So 1 hour wherein you will be taking one set which will take 5 passages, and ये 5 passages जब आप solve करोगे तो 5 passages किस तरीके से लेना है, किस तरह के क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने हैं. So if you look at the previous year's papers, maximum times you will see is this कि the questions or the passages belong majorly from economy, education, environment, energy. This is what I call as the 4 E's. Then you can take some social issues normally related to women empowerment, gender biased, and these are the things. And then you can talk about some issues like POXO and all. Maybe you can take up geopolitics and some current legal developments, right, during the year. So these are the things which you need to cover. So इस के passages को solve कीजिए. Again 25 minutes of solving time followed by 25 minutes of the analysis or maximum. So total maximum 1 hour you will be devoting for the CR section. Now already I have told you, try and cover various genre of passages, but majority of the questions which you are practicing should revolve around inference, main idea, assumption, strengthening and weakening of arguments, and course of action. If you actually look at the previous year's papers, you will easily be able to find out and analyze that majority of the questions, maybe if I talk about 24 questions which appeared in the last year paper, almost 20 to 22 questions belong to this genre, right? Which of the following is the author most likely to agree with? Which of the following is true as per the passage is nothing but inference kind of questions. So these are the question types which you need to majorly focus on. So again I repeat, बहुत ज़्यादा fundamentals पे जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. Only look at the reasoning given to you. You need to just figure out why option D, let's say for example, is the correct answer, is the most appropriate answer choice of the given choices. That is where you get stuck. Majority of the times when the student come to me and tell me that sir I got stuck between these two options, दो option तो eliminate हो गए, लेकिन I was confused between C and D. So one thing, don't try to go for finding the perfect answer. CR में कोई perfect answer नहीं होता. So what you need to do is you need to look at the most appropriate answer choice. So that is something which you get a call from inside while going through the option. Option C आप पढ़ रहे थे let's say और आपको लगा ये आंसर है. Don't try to overthink. आपने चारों ऑप्शन पढ़ लिए, सबसे ज्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस जिस ऑप्शन में एक पहली बार में आपको आया था, take it and move on. Don't overthink. Whether it goes wrong or right, look at the reasoning behind the answer. You will come to know how to actually choose the most appropriate answer. ये हो जाएगा आपसे, ठीक है? So ये 20 days में आपको यही करना है CR में और कुछ नहीं, ठीक है? Then finally coming to quantitative aptitude, right? अब क्वांट क्या है, क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड में प्रॉब्लम क्या है? बहुत सारे ऐसे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो क्वांट करते ही नहीं है. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स हैं जिनके पास एक ही सेट करने का टाइम रहता है. Some people are comfortable so they do all the 3 sets या 2 sets if there are in the paper. So 12 questions करना है हमें. क्वांट को आप अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते छोड़ना. प्लीज बियर दिस इन माइंड. क्वांट आप नहीं छोड़ सकते इफ यू एक्चुअली वांट टू गेट अ सीट इन द टॉप 5 NLUs. इफ यू वांट टू मेक योर वे थ्रू टॉप 5 NLUs, क्वांट इज अ मस्ट. आप किसी भी प्रीवियस ईयर उन स्टूडेंट से बात कीजिए, those who are already there in the top 5 NLUs, they will recommend you this. क्वांट का कम से कम एक सेट तो करना ही है. और अगर आपको और भी ज्यादा मतलब अगर बैंगलोर को टारगेट कर रहे हो आप, तो डेफिनेटली आपको क्वांट के कम से कम 2 सेट करने पड़ेंगे. 8+ का स्कोर हैज टू बी ब्रॉट इन. सो कैसे करें? सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट कि प्रैक्टिस क्या करना है अभी. सो विल नॉट गो फॉर वन लाइनर्स. अब ये टाइम नहीं है मेरे पास कि मैं वन लाइनर्स प्रैक्टिस करूं. सो व्हाट यू विल प्रैक्टिस इज द DI सेट्स, केसलेट्स. सो केसलेट्स हमें पता है किस तरह के आते हैं. आपने प्रीवियस ईयर्स पेपर्स देखे, मोस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस कम्स फ्रॉम द टॉपिक ऑफ यू कैन से परसेंटेज, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस, मे बी टॉक अबाउट मेंसुरेशन, मे बी टॉक अबाउट सेट थियरी. सो इस तरह के क्वेश्चंस आएंगे. सो सबसे पहले हमें मालूम है परसेंटेज, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस, रेशियो, एवरेज इज समथिंग जिस पे बहुत ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस बनते हैं और ये बेसिक है. बाय दिस टाइम यू शुड बी कंफर्टेबल विद दिस टॉपिक्स. सो रादर देन प्रैक्टिसिंग वन लाइनर्स, आप इनके सेट्स को सॉल्व कीजिए रिलेटेड टू क्वेश्चंस ऑफ दिस टॉपिक्स. ठीक है, इन सेट्स को सॉल्व कीजिए. सो फॉर दोज स्कोरिंग इन द रेंज ऑफ 0 to 5, अभी फॉर द टाइम बीइंग ट्राई टू प्रैक्टिस 9 सेट्स एवरी डे. 9 सेट्स इन 3 स्लॉट्स, हाफ एन आवर ईच. आप एक सेट में मतलब एक स्लॉट में आप 3 सेट सॉल्व करोगे. सो 3 सेट्स इन द फर्स्ट स्लॉट, 3 सेट इन द सेकंड स्लॉट, 3 सेट्स इन द थर्ड स्लॉट, जिनका स्कोर 0 to 5 के बीच में है. ठीक है, एंड फिर 5 से 7 दिन बाद आप इसको रिड्यूस कर सकते हो फॉर 6 सेट्स डेली। ठीक है, मैं ये नहीं कहता कि आपको पूरे 1.5 घंटे देने हैं। अभी मैं शुरू में 5-7 दिन कम से कम 9 सेट्स की बात कर रहा हूं। अपने पूरे ड्यूरेशन को हाफ एन आवर से बढ़ा सकते हैं आप, या फिर आप हाफ एन आवर कहीं ना कहीं से निकाल लोगे, मुझे मालूम है, क्योंकि एनालिसिस में हो सकता है आपके पास टाइम बचे, तो उस वक्त यू कैन प्रैक्टिस 1 सेट। सो व्हेन यू प्रैक्टिस 9 सेट्स डेली इन 3 स्लॉट्स ऑफ हाफ एन आवर फॉर द फर्स्ट 10 डेज लेट्स से, सो इससे क्या होगा, आपका थोड़ा सा कॉन्फिडेंस बूस्टअप होगा। एंड ट्राई टू कवर ऑलमोस्ट दी वैरायटी ऑफ टॉपिक्स। मतलब सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये नहीं कि मैं परसेंटेज ही करता चलूं या प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस के सेट ही करता चलूं। ट्राई टू कवर एज मेनी टॉपिक्स एज पॉसिबल। डू इट फ्रॉम टाइम एंड डिस्टेंस, डू इट फ्रॉम टाइम एंड वर्क, डू इट फ्रॉम इंसुलेशन, डू इट फ्रॉम सेट थियरी, डू इट फ्रॉम परसेंटेज, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस, व्हाटएवर, जितने भी टॉपिक्स हैं आपके पास, आप सारे कवर कीजिए। ठीक है, देन आफ्टर 10 days of practice you can bring it down to 6 sets wherein you will be taking 2 slots of half an hour each as described earlier. So ये हमें करना है। Again I repeat, one liners को अवॉइड कीजिए, only DI, क्योंकि अब one liners करके कोई फायदा है भी नहीं। लेकिन हाँ, if you get stuck in formulae, try to remember them, उसको भी देना है टाइम। So जो आपको 1.5 hour of practice है, so उसमें आप 15 minutes का टाइमर लगाओगे। 15 मिनट्स में आप 3 सेट सॉल्व करोगे, एंड इन द रिमेनिंग 15 मिनट्स, बिकॉज मैं हाफ एन आवर का स्लॉट ले रहा हूं, सो इन द रिमेनिंग 15 मिनट्स यू विल बी डूइंग द एनालिसिस ऑफ द सेट्स, राइट? सो 3 सेट्स, 15 मिनट्स का टाइमर, एंड देन यू विल बी डूइंग द एनालिसिस। समझो कैसे सॉल्व करना है, एंड व्हेन यू एक्चुअली सॉल्व इट, व्हेन यू एक्चुअली ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द लॉजिक बिहाइंड एवरी क्वेश्चन, डोंट जस्ट गो थ्रू इट, राइट इट, प्रैक्टिस इट. Avoid doing major calculations, try to go by approximations as well. Try to take a hint from the options. Then only you will be able to save time. Then only you will be able to solve all the 3 sets in the given time limit. Right? So this is the agenda for quantitative techniques for the last 20 days. So we have already talked about what we need to cover, how do we cover, and what should be my strategy, study plan, timetable for the last 20 days. What is more important is, अब इस समय आकर के I should not get bothered about my score. आप मॉक लिख रहे हो, आपके डेली रूटीन में जो भी मॉक्स होते हैं, don't get bothered about the score now. What we need to focus is the mistakes which we have made, and then learning from the mistakes. Try not to repeat the mistakes which you did in the previous mock. एक बेंचमार्किंग हमें ये करनी है इस तरीके से कि हम ओवरऑल स्कोर की जगह हम सेक्शनल्स पे ध्यान दें कि इस सेक्शन में मुझे इतना स्कोर करना है। लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल English, as of now I am scoring 15, let's say, so I need to bring it up to 18. If I am scoring 18, let's bring it to 20 plus. So this should be your agenda. Every time your number of attempts should be higher than the previous mock. Try. ये तभी possible है when you are actually very low अभी. Let's say you are attempting only 90 or 80. So try to increase the number of attempts. Don't get bothered about the score अभी, मैं अभी भी कह रहा हूँ. Just try to increase the number of attempts. 110 plus attempts in the mocks is a must, so that you are actually able to attempt more than 110 in the actual crack paper, right? And the questions you are leaving is not because you don't know because you are not able to scan the questions. It is because you don't know the answers, right? आप सिर्फ और सिर्फ वही क्वेश्चन छोड़ोगे मॉक में या एग्जाम में जिसका आपको आंसर नहीं आता, जिसमें बहुत मेजर कंफ्यूजन है. Otherwise, it should not be a case that I was not able to scan the question. You should be able to scan the entire 120 questions in the 2 hours time. That is why we are making you practice the mocks in 1 hour 50 minutes. ये एजेंडा है इसका, right? Now, so मैंने आपको ये बताया कि अभी हमें मार्क्स के लिए बहुत ज्यादा बॉदर होने की जरूरत नहीं है. अब जो आ रहा है आने दो. हम बहुत ज्यादा डिफरेंस क्रिएट नहीं कर सकते कि मैं 30 से सडनली 90 पे आना शुरू हो जाऊं. इट इज नेक्स्ट टू इम्पॉसिबल. So keep on increasing the number of attempts. Keep on increasing the accuracy of the section. Do a benchmarking for every section की कम से कम इतना स्कोर करना है. So if I keep on, let's say I score 20 plus in English, 22 plus in GK, 25 plus in legal, 20 plus in CR, and 8 plus in quant. Nobody can stop you from landing up at one of the top 3 NLUs. Definitely है, कोई नहीं रोक सकता. लेकिन ये बेंचमार्किंग तभी पॉसिबल है जब आपकी प्रैक्टिस रेगुलर है. जो एजेंडा हमने अभी डिस्कस किया है, दैट इज समथिंग व्हिच माइट बी आइडियल फॉर यू. इसको ब्लाइंडली फॉलो नहीं करना है. अगर आपको लगता है कि आपके पास इससे बेहतर प्लान है, अगर आपको लगता है कि नहीं दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच इज प्रैक्टिकली नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर मी, ओके, मेक अप योर प्लान. दिस इज जस्ट समथिंग व्हिच यू फील दैट विल हेल्प यू to cover all the sections holistically, to practice at least one mock followed by the analysis which is required as of now. But still, don't take too much of pressure now. This is not the right time. This is not the right time to कीप ऑन थिंकिंग अबाउट स्कोर्स, टेकिंग प्रेशर, परफॉर्मेंस प्रेशर में नहीं आना है, अपने आप को कंपेयर नहीं करना है बाकी फ्रेंड से, भूल जाओ। सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपका कंपैरिजन आपके साथ होगा, सिर्फ और सिर्फ आपका कंपटीशन आपके साथ होगा। जो आपने पिछले मॉक में किया था उससे बेहतर हमें नेक्स्ट मॉक में करना है। दैट इज द एजेंडा, दैट्स इट। डोंट ट्राई टू कॉम्पीट विद योर फ्रेंड्स, डोंट ट्राई टू कैलकुलेट, आई मीन कंपेयर योर स्कोर्स विद देम, नो, नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, राइट। सो ये जो लास्ट 20 डेज है बहुत रिलैक्स तरीके से एज इन ये नहीं कि सो जाना है पूरे दिन रिलैक्स करना, नहीं, रिलैक्स तरीके से मतलब बिना प्रेशर के, बिना कोई स्ट्रेस के आपको ये एजेंडा फॉलो करना है, पढ़ना है। आपने आज के दिन का एजेंडा बना लिया है, हमें बस उस पर टिक लगाते चलना है और वो हम कवर करते चलेंगे। एंड ऑन द लास्ट 3 डेज या लास्ट 5 डेज, इनफैक्ट मैं तो ये बोलूंगा आपने जो मॉक्स लिखे हैं एनालिसिस भी छोड़ देना। नो नीड टू डू द एनालिसिस ऑन द लास्ट 3 डेज, लेट्स से मॉक लिखा छोड़ो, मॉक लिखा छोड़ो, एंड 30th को सिर्फ एक मॉक लिख के छोड़ दिया, ब्रशिंग अप सम इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर्मूले ऑफ मैथ्स, ब्रशिंग अप सम जीके कंटेंट में भी, नॉट मोर देन दैट। 1-2 पैसेज कर लिए आरसी और सीआर के, उससे ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करने की जरूरत नहीं है। So this is all I have for the last 20 days strategy for you. I believe that this will help you to strategize further how to enhance your preparation for the coming CLAT exam. I wish you all the very best for your CLAT exam. Thank you.